guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Juliana. I haven't posted on here in a while, but I'm going to be posting more videos on this channel, so I hope that you guys enjoy the video, like it, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about some of my product empties. I really enjoy watching these videos. I binge watch them. I especially like watching them when I'm getting ready or doing my makeup. Just get into the video. The first product I wanted to talk about was a shower gel that I went through, and it's from Bath & Body Works in their Hello Beautiful scent. It looks like this. I really enjoyed this. I mean, it's not anything too fancy. It's more on the simple side. I really like Bath & Body Works shower gels. I find that they do the job and they smell really good. This one's like a very floral scent. I liked it a lot in the spring and summertime. I think they're really affordable and a great option for a lot of people. I have another one in my shower already that I'm using now. Definitely a favorite. The next thing I want to talk about were some sugar scrub exfoliating cubes I got in a FabFitFun box like a couple months ago. These are the Harper & Ari Juice Cleanse exfoliating sugar cubes. Honestly, I personally wasn't a big fan of these. A little bit too harsh for me, at least. I personally just wasn't a fan of them. They're really harsh, and especially when I left them in my shower, water would get in and moisture would get into the container, and then they'd get really slimy and squishy and gross. I just personally wasn't a fan of these. Maybe they'll work for you, or maybe there's another brand of exfoliating tubes like this that you guys know of, but for me, it just didn't work out. Next, I want to talk about a shaving cream. This one's from EOS, pomegranate raspberry one. I personally also wasn't a fan of this. In the shower, when I was shaving my legs, I would find that it would break up pretty easily, so I'd have to use a lot of products so that it would stay and I could shave my entire leg. But yeah, I used it up a lot faster than I thought I would. I mean, it did the job, but I feel like there's definitely better out there that I can get. Next, I'm going to talk about my conditioner. I use the American Cream from Lush. And this is the medium size one, but I have a bigger one in my shower now, so I already repurchased it. I'm halfway through that. I really like this conditioner. I've noticed a huge difference in my hair, how much more moisture it has, how hydrated it is, and I've really noticed a difference. It smells great. I just think this is a really great conditioner to use. I also really support Lush as a company and really enjoy using their products because of the causes they support, especially in terms of being environmentally friendly and recycling packages, having their package-free line. I really like this conditioner and supporting. The next thing I want to talk about is a leave-in conditioner that I used. This was the Garnier Fructis Sleeking Shine leave-in conditioner. So I really enjoyed using this. With the conditioner, I really noticed a difference in my hair when I started using a lot of hair products that really worked for me and hydrated my hair a lot, because I was finding that the ends of my hair were getting pretty dry. I like this. The only reason I didn't repurchase it is because I already had at home another big tub of leave-in conditioner that I just had lying around. I wanted to use that up before I went and got another one. Next, I want to talk another Lush product. There's a lot of Lush products in this video. This one's called Ocean Salt, which is face and body scrub. I really like this. I like this a lot more than the exfoliating sugar cubes. It was just the right consistency. I like that it was in a tub. It made it really easy, so I could just grab a handful and exfoliate. In terms of repurchasing, I'm still not sure, just because it's really expensive, and this is the smallest size they have, and it was still really expensive. I don't know if it's necessarily worth it. If you have any recommendations or a body scrub that you use, or you think this is really worth it, leave a comment down below, because I'm still trying to decide on this one. Now, let's talk about moisturizer. So I used to use this Pond's moisturizer, just their basic one. It's all the cold cream. It's the blue one. I don't have the label anymore, so I don't know exactly what the name is. I like this. It's very simple, so I feel if you have really sensitive skin, or your skin gets irritated a lot, I think this would be a really great option. Since using it, I've switched to the Clinique Dramatically Different moisturizer, and I really like that one, so I'm sticking with that one for right now. I think especially if you're just starting out in skincare and looking for something at the drugstore that's affordable and not $30–40, I think that this is a really good option. Next, I'm going to talk about a hair treatment. So this is something I also got in my FabFitFun box a few boxes ago. And it's the Damage Remedy Daily Hair Repair. I really like this product. I feel like my hair was a lot healthier, and I think it really just helps my hair out a lot. I really enjoyed using it again. It's just one of those like hydrating products, and it was nice because it has a heat protectant in it. So I could like straighten or curl my hair and not have to use as much heat protecting spray, which was nice. Since I got this in a FabFitFun box, it was a little bit more pricey, and so for that reason, I don't think I'll be repurchasing it. It was nice to try out, but I think it's just not something I'd personally repurchase. The next thing is a razor. I was using these Chic Intuition razor blades. I've since stopped using these. They weren't bad, but they're a little gimmicky, so they're those like razor ads you see on TV where it looks like a like soap and conditioning bar and the razor blade like in one thing and you just pop it on the handle. And I felt it was more gimmicky than convenient. I felt like I never used up all of the conditioning bar. The razor wasn't all that sharp, so it was harder to shave, and it just like there was a lot of plastic involved, which I wasn't a fan of using that, and I switched over the Chic Quattro, which is basically just like a handle and then just like a razor, a small like razor blade that you can replace every time you need to, and I like that a lot better. I think it's a lot smaller, which I like. It's more environmentally friendly because there's not as much plastic. I don't have to like worry about like the conditioning bar like wearing out in one area, apply my own shaving cream, and like know that I've covered everything. So I think the Chic Intuition razors just wasn't for me, but I'm glad I found a different one that worked better. I have two face masks from Lush that kind of go hand in hand. So I have the Cup of Coffee face mask and then the Mask of Magaminty. I personally wasn't a fan of either of these. I didn't end up finishing them all. I ended up just like scooping it out. I'm not a person who uses masks on like a regular basis. For me, they dried out pretty quickly from just like sitting in my bathroom for a while, so I couldn't really use them. And then especially the Mask of Magaminty, I think it must have like expired or something because it's the self-preserving formula, and it sort of just it started leaking everywhere and leaking like out of the container, and it was getting other things and like my beauty drawer all like sticky and gross, and I just wasn't a fan, so I ended up just emptying them out, and I'm gonna go return the pots to Lush. That's another great thing that Lush does as a company. They really focus on recycling. So I really appreciate that they're not only encouraging people to recycle, but incentivizing people by black pots. I think it's like you get 4 or 5 of them, like you collect them, and then you can bring them back to the store and get free face masks. Okay, next let's get into makeup a little bit more. First thing I wanted to talk about was a mascara. So at least for me, when I find a mascara that works for me, that I really like, and it's like affordable, usually from the drugstore, when I use one up, I'll just buy the same one again and again. So I found 3 empty containers of the Maybelline Lash Sensational. I since have stopped using this one. This was just like a perfect one. It had a really fluffy brush. It really gave a lot of volume and lengthening to my lashes, which I really liked. It's a great mascara, especially if you're looking for an affordable option because it is from the drugstore. Next, I have a bunch of like old lip balms, either empty or expired, and it's just time to like get rid of them. So I have a bunch of these like Nivea lip balms. This one's just like a smoothness one. I have like a vanilla scented one. I have a whole bunch. I think I like these. They work. I mean, a lip balm's a lip balm. It's sort of like standard. It's like, especially in the tube like that, I feel like it's just a good moisturizing lip balm. In terms of lip products, another one I have, this one doesn't even have a name on it or anything anymore, but this is just from e.l.f. It's like a lip crayon. It's pretty much almost used up, and I'm pretty sure this expired a long time ago. It's time to throw it out. It was just like a coral color, so yeah, just an inexpensive lip product. Next thing I want to talk about is a nail polish. I love Essie nail polishes. I think I'm a packaging person, so I'm really drawn to their packaging. So this is the color. The shade name is Boy Best Friend. I don't know if you can see but it's like this perfect pinky nude with like a little bit of brown in there, and I really like shades, like natural nails, because I feel I'm just like not a huge person to have like these bright colorful nail polish shades, so I always go for those like pinky nudes that like it doesn't matter what I'm wearing or where I'm going. Okay, next I have a primer. So this is it. It's the Milani Prime Perfection, and it's a hydrating primer, and I really like hydrating primers because my skin can be like dry, like I'll get oily in my T-zone, but dry everywhere else because I have combination skin. And so I really like this because this is something I could put like all over my face, and then I could use an additional bit of a mattifying primer like on my T-zone, because for my skin it doesn't really make sense to put a mattifying primer all over my skin. Next, I have the Maybelline Age Rewind. I'm not sure which shade this is in because I've had it for a while, but it's like one of the lightest ones. I like this one. I've just found other concealers that work better for me. This is a good staple. It's like this was one of the first concealers I ever bought, and I think it's been popular for a really long time for a reason, because it's one that's dependable and that people can rely on. So I definitely recommend this if like you're looking for an affordable concealer. I just haven't repurchased it because I found better options. I just have a whole bunch of foundations I've gone through. I go through a lot of foundation, and I've just collected a bunch of them. So this is just a whole bunch of my empty foundations. So the first is the Milani Conceal and Perfect. Oh, and it's in shade 008 Porcelain. I'm really pale, so I'll usually go for either the lightest shade or like the second lightest one. That's just what works for me. I like this one because it's really full coverage. On days when I do want to do more of a like full glam makeup look, just like take pictures, or just because I feel like I really like to use this because it like covers everything. This is another coverage foundation situation. This is the Maybelline Matte and Poreless. The Fit Me Matte and Poreless, and this is in shade 110 Porcelain. I also really like that one. It's not quite as full coverage as the Milani. It's like not as thick as that one, so it doesn't have as much coverage. But I like that, especially in the summer, because it's like more lightweight while still getting the full coverage if that's the look you're going for. So I consider repurchasing that one and the Milani again. I'd probably choose one. I'm not sure which one, but I really like both. Next foundation we have is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea. This is a water-based foundation, so I really like that because, especially in the summer, it was like lightweight on my skin, which I really appreciated. This one was kind of expensive though. I just kind of bought it out of a whim at Sephora because I was there with my friends and I wanted to buy something. I probably wouldn't buy this one again, just because I feel like I have other lightweight foundations that work good. The next is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, and my shade is Porcelain. So I really like this foundation. It's like full coverage, but it's like a little bit less heavy than the Maybelline and Milani ones, so I really like this. I already repurchased it again because it's really inexpensive at the drugstore, so I think that's something I gravitate towards because it works for my skin and it's really affordable. This one, it does have a kind of weird like paint chemical smell. I've gotten used to it and it's like not so overbearing that you think like something's wrong with it. So I think if that really bothers you, then maybe don't go for that, but it works fine for me. And then the last one I have actually got sent to me through a Voxbox of a company influencer, and it's the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover. It looks like this. This isn't something I would have normally purchased, but I actually ended up really liking it just because it was so lightweight. So especially on the hotter days in the summer, this is something I gravitate towards putting on my face and using, because I don't like super heavy makeup in the summer because I get sweaty and it just like melts off. So this is something I actually would repurchase, even though I wouldn't usually pick it up off the shelf. That's all the empties I have right now. I think it's honestly a really good deal of stuff to go through. I've been collecting these for a while, so I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Remember to like this video, comment down below, and subscribe. Thanks guys!